Assalamualaikum and good evening. Greetings to our respected lecturer, Miss Haryati binti Ahmad. My name is Muhammad Hazir Aiman bin HUSAIFI, and together with my partner,
Muhammad Syafiq Mu'arif bin Syafri.
and today we will be presenting about the rising influence of social media, pattern of usage, and the user motivation. And in this presentation, we will explain how social media has grown over the time, how people use it every day, and what encouraged them to stay active on this platform. And we hope you guys find this topic useful and interesting. Next. So, for the introduction, social media is now an important part of our modern life. It influences how we communicate, learn, and work. And what started as a simple tool to stay in touch has grown into a global system that affects culture, business, and everyday behavior. And with billions of users worldwide, social media create new daily habits that are important to understand. And our credibility comes from our own experience. We have been active social media using since we were 12 and 11 years old. And over the year, we have seen how this platform change from the simple sharing sites to powerful tools for communication, education, entertainment, and even earning income. And this personal experience help us better to understand how user behavior has developed over the time. Next. So, for the background of the topic, we will talk about the evolution of social media according to Kidsman 2011. So, in early 1990, it was early social media provided basic profiles and simple updates, and the main purpose was connection and self-expression. And in 2000, in the year 2000, platforms like Facebook, YouTube are allowed users to reach larger audience, and sharing become more public and widespread. And 2010, social media has become part of our daily life. People use it for education, business, marketing, and community activity. And in 2020, with the rise of AI, artificial intelligence, platform become more personalized. Algorithm play a major role in deciding what users see and how they interact. And so in general, we can conclude that like social media are generally used for the first one is personal activity like entertainment, communication, and community building. And second, work related activity such as the digital marketing, branding, networking, and project collaboration. And in this presentation, we will talk about two graphs. The first one is line graph, and the line graph will examine the trend in daily social media usage over the year. And the horizontal bar chart will talk about the reason for people using social media. And so for our central idea, the analysis highlight the global average daily social media usage and the key motivation that driving the user to engage with the platform. Next. And so for the description for graph 1, as you guys can see, the first visual is a line graph from Wade's blog to 28 April 2025, and it titled as the average daily time spent on social media by worldwide user from 2012 until 2024. And it shows daily usage in minutes across the 12 year. And so we have about four key points. The first one is the steady increase over the year. From 2012, the daily usage rose steadily, and this is because more people gain internet access, smartphone become cheaper, and more engaging content like videos and stories. And the second key point is highest point in 2023. The usage peaked at 151 minutes per day in 2023, and this increase was driven by the short form videos, better algorithm, and strong internet in digital entertainment like TikTok. And our three key point is the small decrease in 2024. So we must be wonder like why there's a slight decrease about 8 minutes. So although it was small, this decrease is a meaningful because it was influenced by the higher awareness of digital well-being, people returning to normal study and work routines, and users spending time on other digital platforms like streaming or learning apps. And this shows that users have becoming more careful and selective with their screen time. And the reason behind long-term growth, according to Backlinko, is the long-term increase was supported by wider internet access and smartphone has become cheaper. That's all for graph one.
Okay, hi, I'm SHAFIQ. Now I will continue my part in this presentation. So today I will be discussing the main reasons why people use social media in 2024. These are the data as what can be seen, as what can be observed on the screen, provided by the data reporter. The horizontal bar chart clearly shows that social media has remained a central part of everyday life, but the motivations behind its use vary widely. The most common reason, at 49.5%, as stated in the chart, is keeping in touch with friends and family. This highlights how social media continues to serve as a vital communication tool, helping people maintain relationships regardless of distance. Following this, 38.5% of users report that they use social media to simply to filter their spare time. This suggests that social platforms have become a go-to source for entertainment, distraction, and also for casual browsing. Other important reasons include reading news stories, finding content like articles and videos, and see what's being talked about. What's being talked about. Each of these categories are falls within the 28% to 34% of range, showing that people rely on social media not just for connection, but also for staying informed and engaged with global conversations. Users also turn to social media for inspiration, finding products to purchase and sharing opinions with others. Interestingly, work-related activities are ranked much lower. Only 21.3% of users engage in work-related activity or research. And the least common reason overall at 19.71% is posting about the one's personal life. This finding challenges the common belief that people always overshare online. In reality, users appear more comfortable consuming content rather than producing it. One possible explanation is that employees often avoid posting work-related content due to company rules, confidentiality concerns, and legal restrictions. Personal updates, while allowed, may feel unnecessary or too revealing, leading many users to prefer passive browsing. Overall, this chart clearly illustrates that social media in 2024 is driven more by personal connection, entertainment, and information seeking than by the professionals or expressive purposes. These insights remind us that while social media continues to evolve, the basic human need, the basic human need to stay connected remain at its core. So, for the conclusion, given that the increasing use of social media is driven largely by technological advancement and primarily for personal activities, it is recommended that users and organizations implement strategies to manage engagement effectively and encourage more purposeful work-related use. After completing this article, we have three recommendations that can be suggested, and I will be presenting the recommendations. Starting with firstly, we need to establish organizational guidelines. Organizations should develop clear, easy to understand social media policies that outline what types of content are appropriate to share, especially when it involves the workplace. These guidelines help employees avoid accidentally posting confidential or sensitive information, providing examples such as sharing project milestones, company events, or learning achievements. Secondly, we need to encourage purposeful posting. Instead of using social media only for entertainment, users and employees can be encouraged to post with intention. For example, organizations can motivate staff to share their use case or involvement in work-related activities. They can also run internal campaigns, monthly games, or recognition programs that highlight professionals' achievements, which makes purposeful posting feel more rewarding. And last but not least is we need to use professional platforms effectively. Traditional use of dedicated professional platforms like LinkedIn or workplace communication tools can help separate personal content from career-focused engagement. Organizations can offer training on creating backward profiles, writing professional posts, and engaging with industry communities. This is not only improve employees' confidence but also strengthens the organization's professional image online. When users understand how to navigate these platforms effectively, they are more likely to share work-related insights, network with others, and develop a digital presence that supports their long-term career development. That is all basically from my side. Thank you.
Thank you.